So if you had a collection of 8,888 and you charged 0.02 or something like that, like 50 bucks, 100 bucks, you could have potentially between $500,000 and $1 million off the mint. That is a lot of fucking money right there. Welcome to the Joyish Kingdom. In today's video of 4 minutes of fun, we're going to talk about my thoughts on free mints, on the meta for this new little market that we're in, sort of. It's not really new, it's just more boring stuff, honestly, but I'm excited to get into this. If you're excited for me to just spitball here, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom, smash that like button for me. I really appreciate you guys always smashing that. If you're gonna follow me on Twitter, if you're not, my Discord down below in the description. You're only hurting yourself. While you're down there, get your 5 free stocks using my Webull link to crypto and stocks trading platform, made easy for you. It helps me out directly. Free money for you. We all win. As you know, the goal of this channel is to instill the knowledge and confidence it's going to take to navigate this metaverse on your own one day. So if that sounds good to you, let's get into this fucking video. And for any brands or companies who want to get in contact with me, just email me at joyofficial@gmail.com. Episode, I don't even know, 4 minutes of fun, starting now. Free mints. Okay, so I think the idea of free mints is cool. I think it's not as cool as people think. I think they just want it to be free. I honestly would rather pay like 0.02 like Alien Friends did. I like that. I like the idea of having paid something to own that piece. Free mints is cool, but I would much rather pay like 0.02. I think 0.02 is like a perfect happy in between. I think a lot of projects charge like 0.04 to 0.09 a lot of times for bigger collections and stuff like that. I think there's no harm in charging 0.02. Get a little bit of money to kind of fund everything. Everyone's got their NFTs. You know, there's virtually no like crazy high hopes because it's like they didn't make a ton of money here. It's going to depend on whether or not there's intrinsic value here, and some projects do and some projects don't. Degen Tunes had intrinsic value for some reason. I don't fucking know why. Everyone wanted it, and so it blew up. Same reason Three Landers did that. And then there's other projects that look just like it, just as strong of a community, and they fucking suck, and they don't, and like people don't want them. Basically, it's like got no value because no one cares enough, and it's hard to know which projects are going to do that. I do think if I ever did like a big collection, I would do a cheap mint, but it wouldn't be too cheap. Like it would be like decent, you know. What I don't know what that would be, like probably the prices that were happening last summer, like in the beginning time, like not a whole lot, a few $100 or whatever it is, just to get the project up and going. You got to pay people, you know, you got to be able to like make it actually happen. And for me, I think it's better to wait until I kind of know what's going on, have more leverage in the space, more leverage in my bank account, all those things to do that kind of thing. I do think that if you're going to start an NFT project, you should have some capital to start before the mint, just because like it feels kind of weird to raise funding and like use 100% of it because you didn't have any, and it's kind of funding your life too, and you're low-key using that money for rent and stuff like that. I don't want that to be the situation. And then I also want to bring up Dutch auctions because a lot of people had thoughts about it after the other side mint was a disaster. People were like, man, they should have just done Dutch auction. It would have been better, like literally would have been better. And a lot of people actually had difference in opinion, you know, on that. Like a lot of people used to hate the Dutch auctions. Everyone hated it. That was like the general consensus. Now like it's very split. A lot of people are like, well, you know, for a huge project like that, what other functional, like what else could we do, you know? And you could do it in phases, like Border Yakult tried to do, but it just wasn't pulled off very well. It wasn't that well thought through, I guess. Or maybe it was and everything just went wrong or something like that. So if you had a collection of 8,888 and you charged 0.02 or something like that, like 50 bucks, 100 bucks, you could have potentially between $500,000 and $1 million off the mint. That is a lot of fucking money right there for 0.02, essentially nothing, right? But you're selling thousands of them. So you could use that money to fund a first growth campaign where you really reward those holders and you make them just diehard fans. And then I think that's a better way to build, you know, and to really have the expectations low, but have the dream there, have some work prior to the NFT drop available for people to see and say, oh yeah, this person has been working their tail off to get here, right? Like for me, if I drop a collection way later in the future, it's gonna have a lot more effect and a lot more of an impact because I've had all this like value I'm trying to bring without the NFT, without offering something to sell really. And I think that will help me in the long run. And I think people will have that, will hold the value for me, not in what I give them, but in the way I make them feel it, and like the way I can bring value to them through my videos and how hard I'm working and where I eventually get in my life and stuff like that. I want it to be more of something supporting the mission type of thing, you know, and I think you can do that with very cheap mints. I don't think free is the best, just because it's like a psychological thing. It's like, oh, I got it for free, no problem selling. But if I pay 0.02, I'd be interested to see how high I can go. How far can we take this pony? That's not a line. That's not a thing. Anyways, that's going to bring this 4 minutes of fun episode to a hold. I'm sure we finished right at 4 minutes, as always. And if you did enjoy yourself, if you learned something, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom. Make sure you smash the like button for me. It is the way the algorithm is determined, by engaging and shit like that. So it does help me. If you're already following me on Twitter, if you're not, my Discord down in the description. I can't help you. I really can't help you. While you're down there, get your 5 free stocks using my Weeble link. You get free money. It's a crypto and stocks trading platform made easy. It also helps me out directly. I appreciate you guys always using my link. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes on the other side of me. Until next time, continue on your voyage. Continue to learn and be grateful you're alive watching this video.